Hello everybody, it's Jake here from Sim Racing Enthusiast Reviews channel. And look what we have here. Moza R16. A brand new base, direct drive base from Moza. Do you like how it looks? Yeah, you have to appreciate that they have done a great job with the design. I really love how the golden shaft looks. And of course, with Moza, you have amazing quick release system. It's absolutely gorgeous, it's quick, and you release with such ease. So again, we have to talk about how it's designed. I really like, it's very heavy. It's very heavy. And yeah, looking from the bottom, you can see that there are 4 holes for the screws, so you have to plug it from the bottom. I'm not very sure if that's the best way to plug your direct drive wheel, because there are a lot of forces that this wheel is going to be dealing with. Yeah, I would like it to be more front mount or maybe side mount, like in Fanatec situation with their direct drive base. But yeah, you have to admit, this looks very fancy. It's shiny here, it's matte here, but you don't buy a direct drive base to look at it, to stare at it. No, you buy it to have the greatest force feedback possible. I would exchange this beautiful design for a better mount. But this is me. I would prefer to have less beautiful design and more amazing grip, amazing mounting possibilities. But this is me. You have here 60 Newton meters. And so we can discuss if this is enough. For me, 5 Newton meters was weak. It was a weekend driver. And R9 was a very ambitional weekend driver. But R16, oh my, this one is very strong. This one, you can feel the car, and you can feel it in every moment on the track. You can feel it in the corner, in the fast, long corners where tension is building up, and you can feel that, oh my God, we have an understeer. And then, oh, there was oversteer. Sorry. So you can correct it the moment you feel it. So I really appreciate that the spectrum of the force is very, very wide. So yeah, I have to admit, I lowered the force that the wheel was providing. So yeah, we can talk about, is 16 Newton meters enough? I think it is. The sweet spot is, I think, 15, 16, something about that. Of course, the more you have, it gives you the headroom for the spikes of the force feedback. But when do you get the spikes? When you hit the wall. Now, jokes aside. But let's talk about the software side of this wheel. It comes with a Moza Pit application where you can adjust everything that's connected with the wheel. So yeah, you can adjust the steering angle, you can adjust the force, you can adjust the maximum force, you can adjust the speed, and there are a few settings that I have absolutely no idea what they change, because like natural inertia and the wheel friction felt exactly the same on the wheel. It was so mixed feelings. So yeah, basically I turned everything off, switched to maximum force, left the road effects to the maximum, and yeah, I had amazing time with this base. It was a stunning experience, and yes, I had fun. I was using the RS V2 wheel on it, but here is one of the downsides. You cannot plug the cheapest ES wheel to this base because it's not supported. So you cannot then change the plates to the formula. No, sir, no way. You have to pay for the more expensive one. One of the greatest things in Moza ecosystem right now is the use of the app you have in your phone. You can adjust everything in this base on your phone. Like you are driving and you feel like, oh, this is a bit too much of the force feedback. You changed it in app. Okay, it's better. It's much better now. So now road texture. Oh, it's too much. It's too much. Yeah, one slider and it goes like that. It's very nice. I really appreciate the fact that you don't have to do the Alt tab and change, then again Alt tab and go to the simulator. It's amazing. And also, if you don't want to change anything manually, you can choose the presets that are provided by the producer. There are Formula, Rally, GT3, kart presets. And one thing that I was shocked with was that there wasn't a distinction between the simulators, like in case of R5 base. You had the ability to choose like, okay, I want to go with performance preset, but designed for iRacing. And then performance preset designed for Assetto Corsa. And then, like GT3 preset for ACC. But no, here you don't have it. Maybe it will come in time. So I think, guys, we have to talk about who is this for and what values are core to this thing. Because this is a strong direct drive wheel. So first of all, you cannot plug it to your table. You cannot plug it to some silly made out of wood, rig. It has to be very stiff, very rigid, because it gives it a lot of work to hold, to sustain the tension. It's very demanding for the rig. So I guess aluminum profiles are mandatory here. If you are the racer, the one that's trying to find the last tenth of a second, the last thousandth of a second, would you buy this one? Would you really appreciate the design side of it? Because I feel like they have overdone it with this thing. It's too beautiful. It's too shiny. It feels a bit toyish. It's too heavy for, oh shit, it's too heavy for a toy. Forgive my French. It's too heavy for a toy, but it doesn't give you the feeling, the look of a brutal, industrial, professional instrument. I think this is very beautiful, very powerful, but closer to arcade side of driving. Of course, if you want to struggle with brutal forces of direct drive. But yeah, I would choose it. If I would build a beautiful rig that I would invite my friends to have fun together and ride some amazing cars, that require, more demanding gear than R5 or R9. But again, if I would have already bought RS V2 wheel or FSR wheel from Moza, and I have already bought pedals, the best pedals they have, and I want to upgrade from R9 or R5 to something better, yeah, then probably I would choose the R16, because R21, I don't think you would ever need such forces. R16 is the sweet spot of the, I think, of the wheel force, of the base force. You don't need more. It's totally enough for me. Again, for me, it's hard to say if this is a great base to buy. Of course, it's priced below like SimuCube to Sport, which probably I would choose if I would buy my rig from the beginning. But right now, I think if you value money very, very, very much, if you if you can buy like an amazing set of pedals and instead of buying Simucube, buy this thing, you would be very, very satisfied. Because this is amazing direct drive bass. It gives you a lot of information from the simulator, and you can't go wrong with this one. Of course, there are amazing stuff like the quick release or the app. Please share your thoughts with me, share your opinions, because I'm very curious. Have you tried this one? Have you swapped like R9 to this one? Have you swapped for R5 for this one? I'm very curious, what do you think about this bass? I think this is a great stuff. This is a great achievement from Moza. That's pretty new company, and they have done something really, really inspiring and changing the industry, because the more producers we have with such amazing gear, the better the prices, the better the quality. So we are lucky enough to live in such times. Guys, I think that's enough for me for today. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you on the next one. And if you don't mind, hit the like button, subscribe, and all the other stuff. Guys, thank you, and see you on the track.